Hi guys, it's Lori. Welcome back to my channel, Books, Ink, and Paper. I'm happy you're here. And I'm doing this really quickly without a ring light because quite frankly, I don't feel like getting up to get it. um, I know it's kind of like lazy video booktuber today. But I had a thought this morning about my goals, and I realized that it is March and I am wanting to check in with these goals each quarter because if I don't, it will be like many other years and I don't complete my reading goals for the year. So I'm going to check in with them. As you recall, I made a little um, diagram of them in my little bullet journal, which is still going strong. And I had a what's my why on each piece. And so I'm going to kind of see where I am and where I'm going with my goals this year. Okay. So my first goal was to read 52 books this year. And of course, I haven't done that because that would be crazy. But I have read 13 of those 52 in the first 3 months of the year. And as of the moment I'm filming this, I am 3 books ahead of my schedule. So I feel really good about that. And that is kind of how I track my reading and where I am. And if I get below 2 books ahead, I get a little panicky, honestly. So I'm really good. And I have no fear that I won't be able to continue to keep that up, even though the wedding is upon us, if you will. And I've taken a couple days off after the wedding to just rest and reflect and celebrate. And of course, I feel like we'll go over our memories and just, yeah. So I will be able to kind of get some reading in then too. The next goal is to track my statistics again. I have done nothing with that. I have a spreadsheet that I used. I just need to pull it back up and start filling it in. I don't know why I haven't, but it's good that I'm doing this because this is the very reason why I'm doing this so that I don't get behind on my goals. The next one is to host the Mardi Gras readathon, and that one is checked off and loved it. Enjoyed every minute of it. I would love to have this again next year. I plan to do so. I had some great participation, some great comments. I feel like it will grow and develop over time. And so, yay. Very successful goal completed. The next one is to use my book planner. I didn't bring my book planner out here this morning, and also my little bullet journal, which I guess this is what that is. I decided not to try a different bullet journal because it just didn't seem like necessary, but I have done both of those so far, and I think I will continue to do that. I got a little less motivated on the book journal in February, but I picked back up in March and kind of got everything filled in that I hadn't done in February. I can't say that I love it. So I do think that next year, I don't want to buy another one in the middle of the year, but I do think next year I will choose the other one that I was thinking about getting. The next one is read more books on my backlist. That is not going terribly well. The 5 books I read in January were mostly new books or brand new books. The oldest one on that list, I guess, was Finley Donovan is Killing It, which I can't even remember if that was really on my backlist for very long. I don't think it was. I read Sad Cypress by Agatha Christie, but I mean, I guess those are old to me, but I don't know if you could even say that was on my backlist, not intentionally, I don't guess. So I think the only book I've read this year so far is Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, which was clearly on my backlist. That was super long on my backlist from the year we went to Savannah, like a long time. And I did reread something just recently from my backlist. but when I read it, it wasn't, it's not technically on my backlist because it's a reread. So let's not even try to squirm into that goal. So yeah, the rest of them are new. Yeah, they're new. Okay, something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. Yes, I am continuing with that. You may say, well, where is your February wrap up video, Lori and Megan? And the answer to that is Lori, but more importantly, Megan, are both stressed. And wedding stuff is happening, and she's got other stuff happening, and a friend of hers is getting married this coming weekend. And so, yeah, a lot of stuff going on. I think what we're going to do, because we tried to find time to film and it just hasn't happened. I think what we're going to do is perhaps we'll film this weekend, but I just don't want to press that for her. Likely we will film February and March together, and it'll be a super long but hopefully fun video, and maybe there will be wine involved. We'll see. We'll see. But we're still doing it. So it hasn't stopped. We're still engaged in it. And I'm really enjoying that part. Little free library hunt in the New Orleans metro area. Have not done that yet, but I am thinking also about doing a little free library hunt in my new neighborhoods. I have done a search and there's not a whole lot of them that are registered. So I'm going to try to ask around and see if people know of places where they might be, people that live in this kind of general area that I live in. So we'll see. It's a much bigger city than I lived in before, so you would think there would be more of them, but there are not so far anyway. I have thought about, and I think I mentioned this to Lisa, but I'm not sure. I have thought about making a little free library in my own neighborhood. I live in a subdivision now. It's pretty big. I could put one in front of my house. There is a pond. I could see if I could put one in the pond. I would have to get permission to do that, unlike my old neighborhood. Yeah, it's a dream. It's a thought anyway. I don't know that it's a dream, but it's the seed of a dream and a thought. I did go to a little free library, no, actually two of them in my old neighborhood the other day, and I enjoyed it very much. And I did get a book from one of them. So that'll be in my haul video. But I have visited a few little free libraries of late. Bookshelves and fireplace installed. I don't know. Can I even show you? Let me show you what has not happened. Also, my messy couch and my cat. If you could see him, I don't know, maybe not. But having said that, it is in the process of being built. So I can't say we didn't make progress on this goal because the electrician came and then told us that he couldn't do his thing until my son does his thing. So he has the frame for the fireplace built, which we have to drywall around eventually. And he has, a sense of like, okay, I need to get this to you. And he's doing some things for the wedding, and he's got little kids, and he works every other weekend. So there's no hurry on that. In the first quarter, I did not really anticipate that would be done. We did find out, though, when the electrician came, that we do need that extra outlet run for the fireplace. So that was good. And he did some other repair for us or some other electrical work that we wanted done. And we bought the wrong mount for that TV. It's too small for that TV, and it's only one arm. And he says you really need two because it's a super heavy TV. We have to order another mount. Then when there's time, our son will come and put up that first piece, and then we'll get some drywall, and then we'll start mudding and taping said drywall, and then he'll start on the bookcases because they're each, because of the height of these ceilings, they're very tall. So he can't bring them all at one time. He can't build them all at one time. He has a big garage, but he has a lot of other stuff in it, so. Okay. Read more nonfiction. All right, Lori. I read two nonfiction reads so far, and I'm about to finish a third. I'm not going to tell you what they were because they're part of my February wrap up, but I am feeling pretty good about this goal. And I have some others that I've recently acquired or chosen as potential reads that I think will go quickly. So nonfiction is definitely on my radar, and I'm prioritizing it more this year so far. And the last one is the Christmas Advent and Book Exchange and little Christmas ornaments. And I have done nothing on that, and I have plenty of time for that. I could start the ornaments though early. I did think about that the other day. Of these goals, I have worked on 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. I've worked on 6 of the 10. So I feel really good about that. I really do. This morning I was like, how did you do? What are the goals even? Like, if I don't look at them frequently, I kind of forget them. So that's why I think this quarterly wrap up will be good for me to kind of keep me on track, to remind me that, this isn't a race. This is a leisurely walk through the year 2023. I've had a really good reading year so far. Really happy with it. I can't wait to share some more with you. Thanks for joining me again. Let me know how you're doing on your book goals for 2023. If you set any, let me know what they are. I'm always curious what people set for book goals. And until the next time I see you, happy reading. Bye.